Attracting and dating women doesn't have to be difficult. Once you understand how the dynamic needs to play out between a man and a woman in order for sex to happen and a relationship to happen, you do that, and pretty much every time you get the girl. It's pretty straightforward. So to help you with that, let's start with tip number one. Tip number one, women don't select guys based on how nice they are. If the woman that you want to have sex with is attractive, then pretty much every guy who meets her does what? He is nice towards her. He is friendly towards her. He tries to get her to like him for being a good guy. He wants to show her that he's a good guy and has good intentions with her, and he hopes that if he just keeps talking to her, she's going to like him for that and then give him a chance to be with her. However, that is not the way that it works. Women don't select guys based on how nice they are to them. Imagine if women did select men for that reason. Women would say, all right, well, this guy's giving me 4 compliments, this guy's giving me 3, this guy's giving me none. Arsehole, you're not getting a chance with me. Mr. 4 compliments, you get to stick it in. Come over here, good boy. Additionally, if men got rewarded for how nice they were to women and that's how they got sex or a relationship, men would compete to be nicer and nicer to women. Women would be walking along the street and men would be bowing down saying, almighty woman, what can I do for you? And throwing gifts at her feet. Obviously, that is not the way that women select men. However, many men do try to get selected by being nice to the woman. They don't realize that pretty much every other guy is doing the same thing. The way that women select men is based on who makes them feel sexually attracted and turned on as they interact with her, and who actually has the courage to make a move and get something to happen. For example, some guys do know how to make a woman feel sexually attracted to them, but then they chicken out and they don't ask for a number or they don't make a move and try to kiss her. Alternatively, some guys do know how to make a woman feel attracted, but then when it comes to making a move, they start getting nervous and they turn the woman off. So if you want to enjoy easy, consistent, and natural success with women, what you need to focus on when you interact with women is making them feel sexually attracted and turned on by you as you talk to them. And you need to then have the courage to make a move and know what you're doing to actually make that move without stuffing it up. So with women not selecting guys based on how nice they are to her, that doesn't mean you need to be bad to her or treat her badly. If you want an attractive woman to have a sexual interest in you, you need to be able to make her feel sexually attracted to you as you talk to her. You can still be a good guy, and women definitely do want good guys, but they select guys based on how much attraction they feel as they talk to a guy, and then the guys who actually get laid and get a girlfriend are the ones who have the courage to make a move and actually know what they're doing to make a move without stuffing it up. Tip number 2, if the sexual spark isn't there, you can create it. Have you ever noticed that on rare occasions you will meet a woman and there'll be a spark between you and her automatically, even though you didn't do anything? That's called getting lucky, right? You and the woman have an automatic chemistry and you get along instantly and there are sparks flying between you and her based on your personality type, where you're both at in life, and so on. However, what about the women that you want to attract that don't initially feel a spark for you? What about the pretty women that you see that you want to approach and meet, or the girl at work, or the girl at university, or the girl that you know through friends, or if you go out to a bar, the hot women standing there waiting to be approached by men so they can meet a man? What do you do if those women don't initially feel a spark with you? Well, what you need to understand is that as a man, you can create a spark with a woman. You can create a spark based on the way that you talk to her, the way that you behave, and the way that you get her to behave around you. So when you're talking to her, you're displaying confidence, you're being charismatic, you're using some humor, and so on. Once you create a sexual spark with a woman, you can build on it and make her really want you to the point where you can get her phone number, you can kiss her, have sex with her, or set up a date, and then get into a relationship. So as a man, what you need to understand is that you can actually create a spark with a woman. You don't have to go through life for many years hoping that one day you might meet a girl that automatically feels a spark for you, and it just so happens that she's also pretty and single and wants to be with you. Instead, you can have your choice with women by creating a sexual spark as you talk to them. Tip number 3, don't talk about your romantic feelings for her before you've had sex with her. So many guys mess up their chance with a woman that is attracted to them and is interested in a relationship, but the guy then stuffs it up by telling her how much he feels for her, how he's falling in love with her, how serious he is about her, and how special she is to him and how different she is than all the other girls, and so on. What you need to understand is that if the woman that you want to have sex with or have a relationship with is attractive, then pretty much every guy that gets a chance to meet her and talk to her and get to know her falls in love with her, right? Most guys instantly want to have sex with her because of her looks and then start to fall in love with her because of her personality, and they start giving her relationship vibes, and they essentially give her the impression that they are hoping to get a chance with her. What an attractive woman wants to experience is the feeling where she feels as though she needs to impress you. She needs to be on her best behavior in order to not lose her chance with you. She needs to make you want her more, fall for her more, and make you want a relationship, right? It's her challenge. It's her chase. She is the one who's trying to lock you into a relationship. Now, after you've had sex with a woman, there's nothing wrong with telling her that you like her and showing interest in a relationship and things like that. However, if the woman that you've had sex with is very attractive, don't turn into Mr. Sensitive and Mr. Feelings and start being Mr. Romantic all of a sudden. Let her enjoy the thrill of the chase. Let her feel as though she needs to keep impressing you and being on her best behavior and using her charms on you to hopefully make you fall totally in love with her. Tip number 4, don't panic when women test you. If you're talking to an attractive woman or you're dating an attractive woman, then you're going to experience tests. She's going to pretend that she doesn't like you at times. She's going to pretend that she's losing interest. She's going to try to make you lose confidence in yourself. She will test to see if you're the sort of man who can easily attract women or if you're a desperate guy who is hoping to get a chance with her. She doesn't want to have sex or a relationship with a desperate guy who wants to get a chance with her if she is attractive. If she's unattractive, then great, she will love that. But if you're talking to an attractive woman or you're dating an attractive woman, she's going to test you. She's going to take time to reply to texts, or if you're talking to her in person, she'll temporarily start acting like she's losing interest to see how you react. Do you panic? Do you start getting desperate? Do you start trying to suck up to her and really impress her and make her like you? Or do you remain calm? Do you know that you are good enough for her? Are you the sort of guy who feels worthy of an attractive woman, or are you the sort of guy who is secretly panicking and is desperate and is hoping to get a chance with her? So if a woman tests you while you're talking to her, texting her, or dating her, just remain calm. Be confident in yourself and continue to build on her feelings of attraction for you, and before you know it, you'll be having sex with her, and if you want, you can enjoy a relationship with her as well. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you'd like to learn more, I recommend that you read my ebook, The Flow, or listen to the audiobook version, The Flow on Audio. The Flow is the easiest way to get laid or get a girlfriend. When you use the flow approach on women, they will feel attracted to you, they'll want to keep talking to you, they'll want to give you their phone number, kiss you, have sex with you, and get into a relationship with you. It really is an easy, straightforward thing to do. One final point that I want to make for you in this video is that once you master the art of attracting women, it becomes something that you do on autopilot. Initially, when you're learning how to attract women, you have to think about it a bit. When you're interacting with a woman or dating her, you have to think, okay, what should I do here? Okay, I'll say that to her. I'll use this type of body language and I'll behave in this way. However, once you use the techniques and see that it works, you then start to feel confident in yourself. You know that you are in control now. You can make women feel attracted to you. You can handle situations that they throw at you to test you. It's all easy for you now. Before you know it, you're doing it on autopilot. It's just another thing that you have learned and mastered in your life. Okay, to close up this video, I just want to say, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now. I'm always releasing new videos with useful tips and techniques, and if you have any requests of a particular topic that you want me to cover, then feel free to leave it in a comment on YouTube, and I'll then add your suggestion to my list of videos to make, and I'll try to get to that in the days and weeks ahead. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.